This is a closer look at Operation Proper Exit. From Baghdad, I'm Gail McCabe.
My name's Ed Salau. I'm a retired first lieutenant in the North Carolina National Guard. November 15th of 2004, we were on a routine patrol. Fallujah 2 had just finished, and Samarra was being swept again. I moved out with a couple of Bradleys, came around the corner, and we got ambushed. The turret took off my left leg above the knee, it took off my gunner's right leg above the knee. When I jumped out, my leg followed me out, tendon, ligament, I don't know what it was. It was connected by a pink ribbon-looking thing, as I remember it. Landed on my lap, grabbed my leg, scooted off the front of the vehicle.
2004, I was a firefight in northern Iraq, Haditha, and had a leg injury. I was medevaced out of theater. Came back in 2005, was in a convoy hit by a roadside bomb, which caused my TBI today.
Coming back, what does it mean?
The world. Coming back and knowing I'm not going to get shot at when I come back. That's a big change, knowing that Iraq's not as hostile as it used to be. And the welcome.
This trip will get us up to 61. So there's 61 different stories, and they're all pretty amazing, in varying degrees of humor and really heartfelt emotion, some very dark times for some of the guys. Those who visit those dark times or need to seem to leave them here. They seem to leave some of that baggage behind when they go home the right way. During the week, from start to finish, from the time we get in theater and the time we leave, everybody wants to know, well, what happens to them? What do they do? And gradually, it's like watching a clock, but you know, all of a sudden it's a different time, but they get bigger, better, stronger, and faster.
This trip, I'm playing CNI dog for a Marine. He's blinded, wearing 2 prosthetic legs. He's fearless, but he's human. He wanted to know the same things here. Was it worth it? What have the Iraqis done with the time, the resources, the sweat, the blood that he specifically left here? Over the last 6 years, I've learned a bunch of things. Soldiers, Marines, airmen, sailors are not going to come home from war, whether it's their first deployment or 7th or 8th deployment. They're not coming home the same way they left.
No one forgets the war. I don't think anybody gets a closed book on the war. This is just another chapter I can use to close a chapter on my war book. I think this trip is going to make me a better dad, a better husband, a better son. When I left theater, I didn't leave on my own terms.
So many of us out there don't realize what we've got inside till we've seen ourselves under that intense pressure. Combat is perfectly suited to reveal.
This is a debt. This is not charity. This is a debt. We have men and women of all shapes, ages, colors, sizes that volunteer to protect our way of life.
Operation Proper Exit's a good thing. You come here for a week and you pound it all in. You take as much as you can from here with the time we're given.
You have to take care of the troops. This is a debt that we need all Americans to recognize and accept.
From Soldiers Radio and Television, that's The Closer Look.